How's it going, everybody? My name is JJ, also known as String Bean, and this is my first video that I'm making for Kid Spirit during this time where we can't meet with you guys in person. I know this is different than what you're used to. I'd much rather be at Kid Spirit doing these activities with you guys, but until then, I'm just excited that we can make them. You'll have them at home, you can watch them with your parents, whatever. You'll have these videos and we can still do the fun activities. That's the important part. So for my first video, we're going to be talking about something that's very important, and that is washing your hands. I know there's a lot of videos out right now that do songs. We're going to do a couple songs here in a minute. But before we do our songs, I want to make sure that we understand why we're washing our hands, we understand how to wash our hands the correct way, and we understand how long to wash our hands. With those three things, we make sure that we're going to stay healthy, our family's going to stay healthy, and that we're doing our part to not spread germs. Number one, why do we wash our hands? Our hands are the gateway to everything that we touch, right? If we're going to eat, I'm going to be picking up that sandwich with my hand. If I'm going to take a drink, I'm picking it up with my hand. If I got to shut the door, I'm touching the door handle with my hand. And because it touches so many surfaces, we need to make sure that our hands are clean so that we don't spread our germs to other people, or that other people don't pick up our germs when we touch things throughout the day. Number two, how do you wash your hands the correct way? Is there a correct way? And the answer is yes. Your hands, although they might not be that big, have a lot of places where germs can hang out because they're so small. So when you're washing your hands, we can't just focus on your palms. We also have to make sure that we get the tops and we get the bottoms of our hands. We need to make sure that we get in between our fingers because germs can hang out in the little tiny cracks in there. So get in between your fingers, rub them real good. Also, we need to make sure that we're getting around our thumbs, right? Just like when you get in the shower and you gotta wash behind your ears, and you can't forget that, is we can't forget to go behind our thumbs. All parts of our hands, even including our fingernails. If you have long fingernails, you need to make sure that you try to scrub underneath that to get all the germs off. Number three, how long do we wash our hands for? We're going to wash our hands for at least 20 seconds. That means you can do it 20 seconds or more. 20 seconds has been shown through research to get the majority of germs off of your hands. Any less than that, you might miss the ones that are hiding in the little tiny parts of your hand, but 20 seconds is that minimum amount that you should do. Alright, now that we've talked about a little bit why, and you understand why we're washing our hands and how to do it the correct way, we're going to practice by doing a couple of songs. Again, this is my first video, so bear with me. I'm going to change the camera angle. I'm going to try to put it on the counter so you can see into the sink a little bit better. But let's do some songs and practice washing our hands. Alright, as promised, you're up on the counter. Hopefully you can see into the sink a little bit better. Hopefully you can see my paper towel. It should just be right in frame. I think my rubber ducky didn't make the cut, but he's still here. Alright, so we're going to practice our songs. I have 3 of them for you. I've been washing my hands a lot, so knowing more than one definitely helps me out. Before we start though, I like saving water, so I'm going to give you one tip before you start singing your songs. Is we're going to water our hands, get our hands wet first, okay, and then we're going to get our soap, and then we're going to start our songs before each one. And this way we're saving water, but we're still getting our hands clean. All of the songs have 2 verses, so first verse is going to be scrubbing our hands with the soap, getting all the parts of our hands, and then when I start the second verse, I'll turn the water on, and then I'll clean all of those germs off and wash them out in the sink. Okay? So just remember, before each song, get your hands wet, get the soap ready, and then we'll start. Okay? With that, let's try our first song. First song we're going to do is to the tune of Here We Go Around the Mulberry Bush. If you're not familiar with that song, I'm sure you'll know the tune, but before we start, get those hands wet. Okay, get our soap ready. Alright, here we go. Let's do it. This is the way we wash our hands, wash our hands, wash our hands. This is the way we wash our hands before we eat our food. Tops and bottoms in between, around our thumbs, now they're clean. Tops and bottoms around the thumb, don't forget between. So now that the song is over, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my paper towel, I'm going to dry my hands off, and then I'm going to use the paper towel to turn the water off so I don't get any germs from the faucet. But that way you're totally clean. We used as little amount of water as we could, but everything's still clean. We did 20 seconds. Nice job. Okay, let's try number 2. Alright, second song is to the tune of Row, Row, Row Your Boat. I know you guys all know that song. So it's a little bit slower, but like I said, 20 seconds at least. You can go longer than that, so it does not matter. Let me get my hands wet. Get soap. Alright, let's do song number 2. Wash, wash, wash your hands gently till they're clean. Tops and bottoms round the thumbs and in between. Wash, wash, wash your hands gently till they're clean. Tops and bottoms round the thumbs and in between. Okay, song's over. I'm going to grab my paper towel. Awesome, great job. Okay, 2 or 3 done. Let's do number 3. Alright, our last song is to the tune of Frère Jacques. I hope I said that right. Let's do it. Let's get our hands wet. Okay, let's do it. Tops and bottoms, tops and bottoms, in between, in between. Rub them all together, rub them all together. Now they're clean, now they're clean. Tops and bottoms, tops and bottoms, in between, in between. Rub them all together, rub them all together. Now they're clean, now they're clean. Okay, dry those hands off. Turn off the faucet. And we're done. Nice job, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the songs. If you want to practice them more, feel free to rewind the video. You can watch it as many times as you like. There's going to be more of us, hopefully, that are going to be sending these songs out. So you'll have a bunch of different ones you can do while you're washing your hands. I'll be putting more videos out. But thank you for keeping yourself clean and keeping everybody safe. And joining me from a distance and watching my video. Thank you so much. I hope to see you again.